everybody. My name is Dr. Ulan. I am the Mad Doctor of Spark. I'm actually here joined by RoboPresident, who is going to be casting this match. And I'm just going to be kind of here on the sidelines because I've already streamed for 5.5 hours today. And so I'm kind of working technical support still, but he can see himself. And so that's the important part, really. So yeah, how is it going?
It's going well, indeed. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to watch Shermy, the former Laser Master Cat, and B01 duke it out, and they are off. B01 starting off with an absolutely devastating bullet hell clamp. Wow, that was a
really quick start, huh?
That was an absolutely impressive start right off the bat. If they're going right into it, that was a pretty oppressive wave of fire. I don't really have a lot to say about that. Looks like Shermy is starting off with some Nova nade action, and B01 starting with the clamp setup. Now, I think Shermy hasn't used. Oh man!
Oh, just a ton of damage.
This match is going so quick. I don't even have time to say much. My goodness.
You're in the middle of introducing the players, and one of them's already dead.
I'm going to be honest. I've been one to underestimate B01 in the past, and maybe I was completely wrong about that. He is absolutely taking it to Shermy. I've watched some rounds of B01 play other players in the past, and this might be somewhere close to his full power, so he may have been holding back. So this is a pretty strong performance so far by B01, unless Shermy may be rusty. I haven't seen Shermy in queue for quite a while. So
I will also point out Shermy walked into this with triple nades. What the heck?
Yeah, this could be very similar to my match with Gullible. Yeah, like there was that during the Golden Knights team game match where I did not go in properly prepared, and I got absolutely stomped by Gullible because I underestimated him. So I don't know, but man, absolutely stellar setup already. You can see he's coming in from the left, the right, and the top, and there isn't much room for Shermy to go. Doesn't look like Shem has a shield at all. Not one point of defense. And I know that I had that entire video talking about the lack of shielding. But I mean, you need something in this case, just something defensive. This kind of oppressive wall of fire, drop blocking is you're gonna be hard pressed, especially with drop blocking with grenades in this case. So some really strong damage right there with a quick pop with the Tundra and then some grenades. So Shermy is not out of the fight. I think he's actually gonna try to get some distraction damage off B01. So he's gonna try to get him to look away with some of those nades, and then go in with some precision weaponry with Tundra and Viper, really taking it to him, and the Luma there. So definitely not out of the fight yet. But then B01 has just had his combo start to spawn back in, but not full force. So just some light combo starting with the Hammer E. He didn't follow it up with Wildcat. And oh my goodness, a Nova nade right to the back. So excellent work by Shem there. So moving on into the next round. Let's see what we get. So B01 gonna go ahead and take the defense on this first phase with Shem starting off on the offense, but then B01 starting off into his combo, and that wall of bullets, here it comes. Shem going and taking about just under about a fourth of his health bar there from that wall of bullets. So now he's going to go ahead and try to set up that distraction nade with precision damage, and it does seem to be quite effective. That Luma into nade combo doing quite a bit of work, but B01 is retaliating with his own brand of Viper tomfoolery. This kind of Viper foo, as it were. So definitely not something to be underestimated. So you can see here Shermy is. I think Shermy's getting into a bit of a groove here. He was waiting to kind of see what bot would do, but it wasn't enough to overcome the difference in their skill in that particular round. Close, but I think Shermy's looking for a pattern. He's gonna try to exploit in between these moments of calm and go for these distraction kills. So both the grenades there looked like they broke. Not what he was looking for. And he's gonna juggle and toss. Another grenade broke on the ground. Unfortunate. But man, that clamp is absolutely devastating. I have not seen bot use a clamp like that. I just haven't been paired with him recently, so I'm honestly taken aback by it. It's pretty solid form on his end. But Shermy's not out of the fight yet, going back for those distraction precision kills and trying to deliver it with either that Luma or the Viper, whichever high damage precision weapon, the Tundra, whichever one he's got his hands on. But it's not enough for this particular round. So there we go. All right. So it looks like they're signaling something.
I'm gonna do one last thing too. There we go.
Press 3 It's not part of the rules. I got 5 minutes.
Yes.
That's cheating. Water is not cheating. Wait.
So they are just pantomiming.
Water is not cheating. It's working perfectly. Or actually, no.
Definitely lots of philosophical discussions about the efficacy of water in the middle of a match, I'm sure. Does drinking water restore one's strength to the point of unfair advantage? I don't know.
Water is confirmed a performance-enhancing drug.
We are finding out. Yeah, we are finding out today. We are finding out indeed. Both of them are using the slow hammer nade. As we know, the slow hammer nade is definitely one of the more meta-intensive weapons. A lot of these grenades that Shermy are throwing are popping prematurely. So definitely, he's trying to throw them low though. I know what he's going for. He's trying to throw them low on the podium, trying to break them down on the bottom corners, and so that way they can come up at an angle. So I know that that's his intention. It's just a tricky spot to go for, so it's hard to get that payoff. And then bot goes for this crazy clamp where he's coming in from the left, the right, the top, and he pushes in. So Shermy's got a big gap in health to make up. Gets a hit with the Tundra, so not all hope is lost. I don't think. We've still got about 30 some odd seconds, but an absolutely oppressive wall of bullets. Bot goes in and ends that round, or this match. So this match is over.
That's just double bullet hell.
No, one more.
Oh, we got one more.
Uno más.
Okay. Sorry guys, I'm watching this in like.
Dude, I do it all the time. No worry. You're doing great.
The quality is like 360p. I want to stress this. This is like Brazil quality. I'm watching this on a stream through stream. Anyways, so here we go with a slow wall of bullets advancing towards Shermy. Looks like on this rotation, Shermy's going to go back for another distraction hit with that the faster Nova, and does a quite bit of damage. Excellent there, but there's a tiny bit of zap damage from that very zealous zap damage. You can see that was not Sherm's intention. You know how I feel about how sensitive zap damage is. It is quite sensitive. So I think Sherm is putting up quite a good fight. He comes out with these massive damage spikes. Okay. Personally, I try not to inject too much of my opinion in these things. A tiny bit of defense I think would help in this case. You know, the defense king may have that opinion, but his offense is definitely extremely strong. It's just B01's combos are very oppressive, especially when he gets his entire rotation back in and his cooldowns are set and ready to go. So Looks like that grenade's coming in for the back. Almost hits him, but it's not enough. Now the match is over. So looks like Bot takes it 3-0.